All right, so let's start this broadcast with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. At this moment as we speak, India is the epicenter of diplomacy. The much-awaited Shanghai Cooperation Defence Ministers meeting has concluded. The Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh chaired the summit under the theme Secure SCO. While giving the opening remarks, the Indian Defence Minister said that India sees SCO as an important grouping to promote defence cooperation among its member nations. He also highlighted the need to fight terrorism unitedly in the wake of the terrorists using new methods like social media and crowdfunding. The Indian Defence Minister has also stated that India is fully committed to making SCO stronger by contributing to the implementation of SCO's mandate. The Defence Ministers of China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan will be attending the meeting in person in New Delhi, which is presently underway, while Pakistan is participating in the meeting virtually. India has also invited Belarus and Iran as observer states into the SCO Defence Ministers meeting. The ministers discussed matters related to regional peace and security, counter-terrorism efforts within the SCO and also effective multilateralism. On the sidelines of the SCO summit, the Indian Defence Ministers also held bilaterals with his Chinese counterpart, and the two ministers held discussions over the situation on the India-China border. Rajnath Singh categorically conveyed that any development of relations between India and China is premised on the prevalence of peace at the borders. He also reiterated that violation of the existing agreements has in fact eroded the entire basis of the relations. The Indian Defence Ministers also held bilaterals with his Kazakh, Tajik, Uzbek and his Iranian counterpart, but he emphasized on defence cooperation. It is also expected that the Indian Defence Ministers will be holding a separate bilateral meeting with his Russian counterpart today. The Russian Defence Minister Sergei Shoigu is presently in New Delhi, and this is the first time that he is visiting India since the war in Ukraine broke out. Meanwhile, the Russian Foreign Minister has also confirmed that he will be taking part in the meeting of the Council of Foreign Ministers of the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation, which will be taking place next month. All right, now to give us more perspective in terms of what, of course, is happening at this moment with respect to the SCO Defence Ministers meeting and how things have been going on there, we are joined in by our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibil, who is joining us live on this broadcast. Siddhant, bring us up to speed with this crucial meeting of the SCO Defence Ministers.
Well, the SCO Defence Minister meet, which started earlier today in the Indian national capital, Delhi, has concluded. And we saw how the Indian Defence Minister emphasized on two key points that sends a message to both Islamabad and Beijing. One, on when it comes to the issue of terrorism, he said that there should be an onus countries who shelter terrorists also get harmed by it. So it's a message to Pakistan, given how India is concerned about the country's support to cross-border terrorism. Now, when it comes to Beijing, the message was on the territorial integrity of states, to which the Indian Defence Minister said that it should be respected. We know that how the Chinese side has been trying to create problems and has been aggressive with India in its northern borders. We have seen in-person participation of the Chinese Defence Minister here in Delhi, and that has been a significant news point emanating out of this Defence Ministers meeting. But all in all, India's focus was to send a message that this region should be prosperous, secure and stable, and that, of course, is the theme of this year's SCO summit and India's presidency of this grouping, which India got last year.
Absolutely, indeed, Siddhant. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those updates there. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.